soldiers, enemy soldiers that march slowly towards us that want to chop us into tiny pieces. So we want to get them before they get anywhere near us. The way we do it is with 2 bits of wood, feather and string, and we are required on the battlefield to loose our arrows quick and far. At a rate of 10 to 15 arrows per minute, up to a distance of 400 yards. That's a quarter of a mile beyond the trees over there. So if we are to shoot at such a great distance, we must shoot in a slightly different way than I've demonstrated thus far. We don't just push the bow upon an individual, a person or a target. No, we must lift the bow up to the sky and loose the arrow to the heavens. It's alright, I'm not allowed to shoot tourists! Children. Sorry guys, can't shoot tourists. You benefit from that as well, to be fair. The demonstration of a war scenario is difficult with a tourist attraction because I don't want to shoot you. You know, you've paid to get in. If you snuck in, then you're fair game. So, I'm going to struggle to demonstrate this, so you're going to have to use your imaginations, okay? However, don't worry, I will help facilitate your imaginations because I've got a BTEC in drama, okay? So, on the battlefield, we are majority, many, most, the archers, the bowmen. And when we hear the call of knock, draw, loose, we bring the bow to the 45-degree stretch to the earlobe and release the string. And the arrow then will launch from the bow and it will fly because it's got feathers from a goose. And the arrow will then soar through the sky, reaching its peak, tip and fall and start to pick up speed. And then this arrow that was once in your care is now looking for a brand new home. That new home should be right about here. We've got a distinction. This is the sweet shot, okay? This is where we want to hit our enemies, right in the shoulder, because it causes maximum pain, as you clearly saw, maximum blood spurt, because you could hit the main artery, and guarantees death. Sad truth is, though, we are not guaranteed this shot. No, because there's so many of them, and they're so far away. So the one guarantee we can have on the battlefield is that the arrows will hit the battlefield. But that's okay, because pain and death is only half of our job. The other half is very simple. The other half of our job, we must scare living daylights out of our enemies. The way we do that is with bigger arrows, okay? Now we're talking 4-inch thick, 4 shafts like this, okay? And if I'm very careful and I don't spike my hand, we equipped with very interesting types of arrowheads. Now when you've got 3,000 minimum archers loosing between 10 and 15 arrows per minute, each archer will have up to 3 arrows in the sky at once. So that's 9,000 arrows in a wave, or a storm of arrows. So if one misses, don't worry, the other 8 will probably get you. And if they don't, and if you don't perish, well then don't worry, there's another wave coming, because we carry between 80 and 100 arrows per archer. So, we're basically giving you a very simple choice. Keep marching into the storm, and we bring death from above. Turn around and walk in the other way. You walk into the sunshine, well, the grey sky where there's no arrows falling. But then swords will start swiping your heads off because you'll be deserting. So, either way, the battlefield is a pretty horrendously dangerous, awful place. Isn't it great? To get there, you've got to practice. You have to. Every single peasant must practice archery every Sunday after church before the pub. Okay? There's a goal at the every day, you know? And you start from a very early age, between the age of 6 and 9 years old. Is there anyone who is of that age? Between the age of 6 and 9. Put up your hand if you will. Yeah, you can see it. All these guys here, all these guys and girls, they're at the peak of their physical prime to become archers. Why? Because their bones are soft and so are their brains. This way, we mould our young into archers, okay? You must practice for 2 reasons. 1, build strength to pull the big heavy bows. 2, instinct. You have to develop an archer's instinct because you can't aim. It's really annoying, you can't aim. So I'll get onto that in a minute. One other thing you must also do in your practice is you must always challenge yourself as well. No matter what status you're at, beginner or bowman, it doesn't matter. robust challenge. So this brings on the Bowman Challenge of the Day! There you go. As you can see, we have a noble lord resting upon the ditch over there. He is Richard. He loves being shot in the face, so don't feel sorry for him. Okay? He's also sticking his tongue at you right now. You just can't see. So, I will intend to shoot him in the face. And the challenge is if the arrows will make it past the incredibly windy ditch. That's the challenge, okay? So we've got 6 arrows. Do you think I can do it? 1 in 6? Yeah, you're very quiet today. Don't be shy. Please don't be shy. Please, please, do not be shy. Open up your mouths because I need your support. If you want me to hit it, well then, there must be much rejoicement afterwards. Also, this is a challenge. It's a difficult shot. So therefore, the deviations may increase. I might miss. But hopefully by just a fraction. And that's when you go, whoa, that was close. It's still good, isn't it? Okay? But if I hit it, you go crazy. Loads of noise, especially the draws, okay? Loads of noise, claps, whips, whistles, cheers. Ladies could swoon if you like. Fellas, you could just chuck money. Kids, you could do a crazy dance. Okay,
Don't go down.
challenge of the day. And I don't need the hat for this bit.
It's gonna do it number 6. It's gonna do it number 6, isn't it? Yay!
I'm short-sighted, I can't actually see.
You didn't hit it.
I heard a clunk of some sort. We'll remember that one if I miss the other 2. Great, right? Really windy. Really windy. I'm losing the power. Now I dropped that one, so... No! That's 7 arrows! No, don't do that. I am actually... Ah!
Oh.
Lefty.
Oh.
Third one, yeah? Don't worry, I'm going to go here. I need 4 at least. No, 5. The rest will show. It's not fun not to hit it. Well, not to hit it with the phone. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is that right? 2, 4, 6. Brilliant! Let's have 3 more attempts. Okay? 3 more attempts. I have to come over this way because I have to shoot because it's pretty spongy, pretty breezy, isn't it? Minute, and basically what you're doing is you're not aiming when you shoot a longbow because you can't.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Look, what you've got is 2 bits of wood feather string off the centre.
On the other one, I
But look,
think
there's
it's
nowhere for
like
the arrow
now.
to sit.
It's a
It's got to
sword.
sit on your hand,
Yeah.
and it sits on the left side, which means the arrow is going to bounce and bend off the bow and fly left. I mean, look, let's shoot somebody. Sorry, pretend to shoot somebody. Basically, there you go. I'm pointing at you. Where's the arrow going? Over your shoulder. Exactly. Look. So when I'm pulling flat. Oh, here we go. This is just great, isn't it? Right, anyway, you can't aim, okay? And when you do aim, you look like an idiot. Because what do? You always close one eye and you go like this. You don't see Robin Hood doing that, do you? I'll save you, Marion. Sorry, Marion. Sorry, it's going to hurt. No, you don't. You see him looking all intense, like he's going to win an Oscar. But he's not going to win an Oscar because he's looking for something on the target, small and central. So you look for the smallest central point, which, if I was going to shoot one of you in the face, I'm just trying to speed up, guys. If I was going to shoot one of you in the face, I'd look at the smallest centre point, and what's that? Nose, you got it. If you look here, you'll shoot somewhere here. I can look at your nose, catch you in the ear and rip it off. I can hit you in the throat, give you a new voice, hit you in the eye, or get you right on target and pick your bogeys. Which is a healthy thing to do. Anyway, that's the point. You shoot for the smallest centre point, which on the target is the red dot. I look at that just to get the arrows onto the target. On the helmet, I'm looking at the eyes. So the central point is always the focal point, and the arrow should go into the target when the wind's not intensely blowing from left to right. There you go. Last one for now. So after years of practice, you develop the two key rudiments: instinct of a killer, physique of a warrior god. Which looks like this. Asymmetric warrior god. Through overuse of this, pushing and pulling, building muscle, beefy right shoulder. This side, not so much. Left side gets longer. Okay? Because your bones are soft when you're young, when you start to practice, well then they stretch and manipulate and twist. So your left arm grows up to 6 inches longer. But don't worry, it happens today. People who play the violin, they get a bigger shoulder than the other. Swimmers power their bodies through the water, their arms get longer. But this one's weird. Builders, they get a big belly for some reason. Very strange. But look, thank you for standing in the rain. I'll let you go now, but I'll let you go with just one more thing. Tomorrow I go to war, but I don't need any sympathy. No, I don't, because you now know that I'll be joined by my brothers. Majority peasants. 70% of our force will be archers. Yeah, 70%. Then there's 29% of infantry. They are peasants as well. So that's 99% of the battlefield covered with peasants, leaving a single percentage remaining. And who is that?
Knights.
Yes, knights. 1%, that's it. Can you believe it? And guess where the knights are?
The back.
They're at the back. Yes, they are. They're sat on their ponies at the back like this. Whoa, Jasper. And they're there waiting and waiting and waiting to swoop in and claim the glory when we're the ones who've done all the fighting. And they're the first who leg it when it goes wrong. So when you think about it, good people, it's the peasant that's the true hero in the battlefield, right? Yeah, and that ain't bad for someone who doesn't have much in their lives in ways of money, food or teeth. We don't even have long lives, but you know what? It doesn't matter, and it doesn't get us down, because we all have something that keeps us going. And that is, of course, 2 pieces of wood, feather and string. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Enjoy your